Good morning, friends. In this video, I wanted to explain you regarding the difference between struct and classes, uh, which is generally a confusing topic whenever an interviewer asks you that what is the difference between struct and classes. We tend to stick on to basic things like struct is a value type and class is an object type, but uh, in this video, I'll clearly show you what is the difference between struct and a class in C sharp. So first, what you are going to do is you are going to launch a new project and then open the console application. Say difference between struct and class. So you are going to create a new project, and then when the project is launched, you are having a main method here, and in that main method, you, you have a class program actually. So leave that class and create one class A for just example, and create a struct B for this example. And I'm going to initialize. I'm going to put uh, a property inside the class and the struct actually. So it will be an int type which you can assign public int anything like I equal to 0, and same thing in struct also I'm going to assign, but in struct you can't assign anything, so I'm just going to leave the integer type there. And now when you come back to here, when you come back to this main, and uh, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to pass this int I value and int b value into a method and then use it actually. So I'm going to create another class, so that will be, or what I'm going to do is I'm going to create another method here, public void test method, which will take a class as an object and b struct. And what we are going to do is we are going to change the values of a equal to 10 and then b dot I equals to 11. And here in static, what we are going to do is we are going to take a, we are going to call class a equal to new class a, and then a dot I we are going to assign a value called 0. And then similar thing we are going to do with struct. Here also we are going to create a new struct type b, and then we are going to assign the I with suppose 3. Okay, now I am going to call this test method here. So for that I have to initialize the program class, program p program equal to new program p dot test method, and I'm going to pass here a and comma b. Okay, and I'm going to test what a and b value are after, before this and after this actually. Okay, so console dot write line, sorry, uh, a dot I, I'm just going to value of class. Okay, and value of struct type, that is a of I, and the same thing I'm going to print after the method is called, because here when we are passing, here we are passing two variables actually. This is a class type and this is a struct type actually, and when we are passing, the value of this class type will change to 10 and the struct will change to b. But the magic is there here. You come to know the difference between class and struct, that the y struct is called a value type and y is class called a reference type actually. So I'm going to run this code after writing console.readline, so that the console is reading the line and it holds the output for you guys to see. So there it is. So you see, class is changing its value, even though here it is a of I. Uh, it has changed its value from 0 to 10 because of this method, test method. Here we are changing the value, so the class value has changed from 0 to 10. But oh, sorry, what I have done wrong is I have not initialized this correctly. This is b and this is b. So now, yeah, now you will be able to see clearly that struct value has not changed actually in this method. In main method, struct value has remained same here as well as here, but the class value has changed here and here. This is because uh, when you are passing the class type in this, we are passing the reference, and the value which is there in this class will be changed accordingly actually. But what happens with the struct is, whatever you are passing, it is not um, going to change actually in this method, because it's a value type. Since it's a value type, it's not going to change, and whatever is being passed in this method is not shown in this method actually. So that is the difference between main difference between class and struct actually. So hope that that answers the question, that what is the difference between class and struct. uh, the other differences are not that important actually, but this is how an interviewer will this is what an interviewer will be expecting from you actually. So that's it. Thank you.